Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next part of Sonic Adventure DX. Now, as I mentioned in the previous episode, we finished up Amy's story. Now we're gonna go straight to Big the Cat's story. And I think what we'll do for this section of this recording is that I'm gonna be recording the entire playthrough of it. And maybe just half of it, depending on what it is. So it's going to be recorded on OBS. So if you see like anything that's like graphical issues and all that stuff, then I do really apologize for that. But to make this a little bit more interesting, I've actually invited a very familiar face to play along with the series. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, guys. What's up? What's happening? It's been a while, hasn't it? This is Super Drew, the Hedgehog, reporting for duty. How's it going, everyone?
Yes. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of commentary here and there, and then we'll just do some more talk about certain things about the gameplay overall. So if you guys really enjoyed this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more stuff like this. Now, with all that being said, let's get started with the game, shall we? So you'll get to see the footages at the end, Drew. So
okay, if I can, because I'm just looking through YouTube. Sorry for chuckling. I just went to go out and touch some green grass. So, as a matter of fact, no, going on that jog kind of tired me out earlier this morning. So. Yeah, I took like a mile run, and I think I got lost or something like that. Yeah, I got lost, and I freaking lost sight of track to where I was going. Or in general, I kind of took the wrong U-turn. So,
oof.
Yeah, so not really. Let me see what's up. Well, I mean, considering the fact that I will be graduating next week, I'm very excited. So basically on the 19th, I'll be graduating college, and I just want to say that I am truly, truly am blessed, and it's really changed my life, and I'm so happy. I have to admit, though, I mean, there were a lot of challenges that I had to face, but it was worth it. It was freaking worth it. And oh my god, I don't want to go into depth to what college, because for personal reasons. But I hope everyone is having an awesome day, and I hope that everyone is having a awesome summer, or well, hopefully everyone's going to be having an awesome summer break, I guess, if that makes sense. But so I mean, watching your content, Matt, overall, it's interesting. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good. I've always wanted to do gameplay videos, but I do have a speaker or mic or something like that, the mic that you gave to me, but I don't have anything to usually recordings are simple as that, but for OBS that takes long as hell for it to load. It usually does. It always does. I mean,
I have trouble with that as well the first time.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and download OBS again if I have to. I might later on if I have the motivation and energy to do that. But I do have to work on some other things like my webcomic series and such stuff. But sorry if I do apologize if I haven't been able to make any videos on my current channel, on the Super Drew channel, because, well, I don't have any equipment set up to do that, but hopefully in the future that I'm able to find just at least something to record, as long as I don't get distracted as much. So the thing is that I'm not active on my Super Drew channel as much, but I think for right now, I mean, I want to focus on graduation and my real life stuff. And plus, I actually spent some time with my friend today, Danielle. She's a cupcake. Yeah, so it makes me so happy. It does, and I hope everyone out there is, getting some fresh air on a warm day. Hopefully. um. Oh, and Mega Matman, I forgot to mention something. I am looking forward to Calvin's Chaos collab.
Oh yeah, by the way,
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be coming out on May 30th, guys. Which, as I'm recording this, it's still going on, so you have extra time to work on it. So
yeah,
yeah, I'm just curious, Drew. When you actually start playing DX with Big the Cat Story, what's your first expression of playing it? Is it
the song
of it, or?
I think it would have to be, if I were to say tough, I would have to. Well, I mean, for starters, I mean, playing as Big the Cat, some of the levels are pretty. They're challenging. I believe. When I was playing Sonic Adventure DX back in 2021 on my Nintendo Wii/GameCube, the mechanics were pretty tough to follow, and the controls were pretty much the story itself. The controls were pretty insane. Once you on the first level, when you play as Big, you have to catch Froggy, who swallows the Chaos Emerald by mistake, and you have to play as Big, and use his fishing net or fishing hook to capture the slimy amphibian. And if you miss or if you mess up the first time, you lose a life, which is kind of corny in my opinion, since you're playing as a Sonic knockoff character. But Big the Cat, he's a pretty good character in my opinion.
He's kind of like a gag character in anything else.
Yeah, when I was watching, I know this has nothing to do with anything, but when I was watching Sonic X, I think on the episode to where Big is, which got me so engaged in the Sonic X fandom, was the fact that there's this tall, big cat at some point, and many other characters, and it got me thinking as to if the Sonic X series was going to continue, since I've known that there's not that much episodes at the time. Well, there's a lot of people were interested because of the edginess and story and all that other stuff. But Big the Cat, in my opinion, he's a pretty interesting character. He kind of reminds me of. Please forgive me for saying this, and I know what you all are thinking. It's not Big Chungus. Hell no, it's not. It's not that.
Oh,
it's not. It's not. No, it's not. It's not Big Chungus. Hell no. We're not talking about that.
I mean, it's pretty much a dead meme at this point. So.
It is a dead meme, but I think to other individuals who bought up the Big Chungus meme, they did not. I don't want to name any names, but I think it's kind of corny in my opinion, if I am going to be honest here. But I mean, Big the Cat, he's a pretty good character. He has a great relationship with his best friend Froggy, and I mean, he's very reliable. I mean, he's the strongest character out of the group. Well, Knuckles is the fighting type, but Big is like the power type. He can lift up anything. That I don't get. And I mean, at a time where I didn't know this as much, but I thought that Big the cat could turn, super or super like Super Saiyan,
Imagine that
like
would actually happen, though.
like super form, super ish, or super. Yeah, and it's kind of I kind of like the super state, the super states that people would actually talk about. And what really intrigued me about Big the Cat was the fact that okay, so I think I remember playing Sonic Heroes for the first time, and I think I remember playing as Team Rose, which was kind of weird at the time, or something like that. Since I think playing Sonic Heroes as a child was one of the first Sonic games that I've ever played on Game Boy Advance. And I think, no, not Game Boy Advance, GameCube, Nintendo GameCube. And I think that while I was, at camp, I think I remember playing it. We took a trip to McDonald's and we were playing Sonic Heroes for the first time. It was my experience playing Sonic was a good experience. I think I remember dying so many times. I used to suck at Sonic games a lot.
So.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was still a kid. What really got me attached to pretty much uh, the whole entire series, but the voice acting it was on point. It was on point. Well, speaking of such, I think you and I have talked about this, and I think it was. I think at a time where I was pretty much a video game lover or Dragon Ball Z lover at the time, and I think I remember I remember watching Rosie the Rascal 15 and the Dragon Superman. I think I remember watching that, and it was so hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was Rosie the Rascal 15. His content, it's pretty good. Um, I think, and I think, when it comes to analyzing a Sonic character that you like, it's pretty cool. And I think Big would have to be one of a good character, one of my favorites. And he's and I can, I can do a good impression of Big. Watch this. Hey guys, it's me. I'm Big. I lost my little froggy. I mean, the voice acting. Well, I'm not much. What?
I mean, the voice acting for Big is kind of obnoxious, in my opinion.
Yeah. I totally forgot how old Big the Cat is. I think I forget. I think there was a time where I pretty much forgotten how old Big the Cat was, but I think. I mean,
I think he's around in his 20s. I think.
He's 20. He's a grown man. Okay.
I think, but I'm not sure. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, but overall, Big the Cat, he's a good character. He's friendly. He enjoys spending his days with his pet Froggy. He's a pretty interesting classic character who deserves a lot of attention. Sure, he's a part of some Sonic spin-off racing games, but I find it very weird that he's not a part of taking the Olympic Games, is what I've known.
I mean, from Big's size, you can see why, though.
Big. He's a pretty good. He's a pretty interesting character who deserves some recognition, something. But not because. Okay.
I don't think he's underrated, though, right?
No, of course not.
I think, yeah, because I remember correctly, if I I think he's from a couple of games from here and there.
Yeah, okay, so Yuji Naka, the guy who created Sonic. I think I don't know what gave him inspiration to create this character Big from a do you think that Yuji Naka's inspiration was from a wrestler or from someone in the US or something? Or
That because I know for a fact that he made a couple of like known titles for Sega, like Samba de Amigo, and then the other one.
I forgot. Oh yeah.
I'm not sure about
I think
Super Monkey Ball though, but
Super Monkey Ball. Well, I mean, well, we're not talking about I or any other character, but back to what I was saying. Well, I mean, I thought Big was much of a fighter. He's not one of those edgelord, creeps. But I think, people have said that Sonic Heroes is one of the best games out there, and you can play as anybody. But I mean, but if I were to rate though, I mean. If you want to bring back Big the Cat, at least just give him some sort of skill. If you want to, bring him back, I mean, just give him a role. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, we have no control, or we don't condone with Sega. I mean, we're just pouring our thoughts on what we think about but the fishing net thing, that is kind of interesting. My question is that what was the inspiration that Yuji Naka had though? I mean,
DBZ.
No, there's no care. Oh wait. Oh wait.
I mean, that's what I thought. When they actually had that whole like supersonic concept.
It was supersonic concept. Yeah.
Super Saiyan thing.
Wouldn't it Yuji Naka get sued for stealing that idea?
To be honest, I don't know. I mean, the seven Dragon Balls and the 7 Emeralds.
The 7 Dragon Balls.
I'm not sure if they associate with Dragon Ball in any way, but that's something that I don't know. I don't know because usually in the original, in the original game for Sonic, realize that in the original Sonic the Hedgehog game, there's 6 emeralds, but now they added one more.
Or to make it, or probably to make it look fancy free, they could have just added like 8 emeralds instead of just 7. Because I know the Dragon Ball story by heart. I know about the Dragon Balls and all that other stuff because I've watched Dragon Ball Z for 20 years, and because I think back when we were still kids, I mean, I was obsessed with Dragon Ball Z Kai on Nickelodeon. So basically, I mean, there are some. I don't know if there are any references from the Sonic series. I mean, take Knuckles for example, and Piccolo. They both been enemies of Goku and Sonic.
I mean, Knuckles in general is just like rivalry.
Yeah, and Piccolo was. I mean, well, there was the Demon King Piccolo, and there was Piccolo Jr. Well, who's now a full-time superhero legend, and well.
Oh my God! I freaking lost a life.
I mean, they've been at each other's throats for a long time. So of course, I haven't grown up playing any classic Sonic games and I'm kind of surprised that they didn't add any characters like Big or anything like that, or hell, I mean, there's such a thing as mods. That's possible.
Like the Super Smash Bros. Brawl mods.
Pretty much. I like the Super Smash Bros.
They
Brother.
have a
I mean,
lot.
Super.
They have a lot of variety of mods over there that I didn't
Yeah.
intentionally choose. But oh,
Uh,
speaking of mods though, I heard that there's a thing called Sonic Riders Tournament. I don't know if you heard of it
oh.
before.
Sonic Riders Tournament. Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Wait. I mean, I played Sonic Riders. I'm still on the Jet the Hawk level, but
They added a couple like character mods over there, and they just released a video like I think yesterday about like character reveals and all that stuff.
okay. I think I know
I think it,
what. Wait.
yeah,
Are we talking about
Riders Boulevard. Have you
the?
heard of that?
Oh, no. I don't think I've heard of that one. Well, I have played Sonic Rider, the original Sonic Riders.
They added Aramel, Chaos Zero, Metal Sonic, and I think Silver and Blaze
Oh,
in the in
yeah.
version 2, and I think they added a couple more
Mm.
characters like I'd say Miku, Gongon, and
My
Rihanna.
God!
Yeah,
Oh my God! Why Hudson? Oh my God! Really?
and even Hypersonic
So
was
cool!
in there too.
Oh my God! Okay, oh, send me a link to
I'll put
their
a,
videos. Yeah.
I'll put a card for you guys to check it out for yourselves.
Okay, that's interesting. That just sparked my motivation even more. That sounds interesting. Well, I mean, I've always wanted to do mods and all that other stuff. That sounds pretty cool. Um, so back to what I was saying before. So I mean, for any character like Big, there are some supporting characters. Like, well, okay, so on the last episode of Bubble Bros Gaming, of what I've seen, of what I've watched, there was Cream the Rabbit, right?
Cameo, basically.
Yeah, a cameo character, but a cameo. What I find weird is that she's a cameo character, but she didn't get a role in Sonic Adventure 2.
It's a good thing she has a good, better rep, though, because
A better rep. Yeah,
she has
yeah,
a
of
great
course.
reputation, you know. Because
Yeah,
she
go.
kind of deserves it, honestly. Because I
Yeah,
know
she does.
that most people like Cream the Rabbit.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
of her personality and all that stuff, you know.
yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, she's innocent. She's kind. She's small. She would never hurt a fly. I mean, she kind of reminds me of I think. Let me see which character I'm saying. I think she reminds me of. I'm trying to think.
Cosmo?
No. Oh, well, Cosmo, but I think Gohan from Goku's son,
Oh yeah.
because Gohan is also a pacifist, and basically he cares about spending time with his loved ones, and I think Cream feels the exact same way. Um, I mean, what? Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I mean, well, I mean, Cream, in my opinion, she's more of a support type of character who makes sure that everyone else is safe. I mean, she reminds me of this character Eri from My Hero Academia.
I gotta watch
Eri.
that series at some point because
You know, dude.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I would highly recommend watching it. It's pretty good. The anime, it's pretty good. It's really, really good. It's dude, if you watch it, man, it is great. So okay. So there are some characters. I mean, there's also, I mean, let me see. There's not. Okay, forgive me for saying this because I know people are going to start spamming there's Knack the. Okay, so there's Knack the Weasel. Knack,
Never heard of him.
Knack the. You don't know who Knack the Weasel is?
Nah, actually, is it from My Hero or?
No, from the Sonic from the Knuckles and Sonic Chaotix or something like that, right?
Nah, I don't think I heard of that before, but no.
Okay, never mind. I'm just making stuff up. So there's, well, we all know Scourge, right?
Of course, I read the comics
Scourge.
before.
Yeah.
I believe if I'm correct, there's actually a comic book based on that, which Actually, turns out really well for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, Scourge for him, he's an anti-version of Sonic. Well, everybody knows that. I mean, he's more of a go with the flow type of character who enjoys taking advantage of people. Um, yeah, Scourge is. I would have to say, like, Scourge is one of those characters who just doesn't care about anyone else but himself.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
god.
feel like that Scourge should have more love, honestly, because he's pretty much underrated. You know?
Yeah, I have to agree as well. Because, well, I mean, with the whole big Sonic fan base, especially with the community in general, I believe that Scourge deserves some sort of recognition. I'm kind of surprised that there are people out there that would work on these subtitles and then they would end up getting credit for it. Well, I mean, there are tons of people out there that do content like create comics like Archie comics, manga and all that other stuff. There are tons of interesting people that you could actually look up and relate to, even if you are working somewhere outside of the community, you're still putting yourself out there into the world and getting to know others as well. And I think I have to give Archie Comics credit for it because there are tons of people out there who take inspiration from that. So I mean, I would have to likely. I'm seeing a lot of people that do comics nowadays to this day. Matt, what do you think?
For comics?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in general, I don't see any problems with that whatsoever, though. I feel like.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, just do what you gotta do. That's all I can ever say.
Yeah. I mean, even if you don't have any ideas, write them. Even if you don't have any ideas, just think about what you could put down, or just think about what you can, create. I mean, everybody's creative, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So, well, we're Scourge, we got Cream. Silver? Okay, Silver. Well.
It's no use.
Oh my god, we're not doing that. We're not doing that again.
Aren't you gonna do a Sonic 06 playthrough for your Purple Flash Gaming After Heroes?
Well, I don't. Okay, so we're gonna have to set up a time to get together and talk about that. Yeah, but I don't have Sonic 06
I think
at my own.
I think if I'm mistaken, I think I have a copy of that.
Yeah. Okay.
But here's the thing, though. The saving is absolute. The saving of the game, though, for the overall, is complete garbage. So,
oh boy.
You can only.
So.
So you had to basically, if you got to a point that, like if you actually got to a point that you're in a level and all that stuff, there are some places that cannot, it's gonna be, you're gonna have to start from the checkpoint section if the autosave is not properly functioning.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I want you to keep that because I did that one time and then it's like, oh my god, yeah, I just realized, and that's why I stopped playing it due to this. So you had to complete in a certain like boss or anything like that, or any kind of section in order to continue forward. Otherwise, you lose your progress and redo everything mostly, which is kind of a real pain in the ass to deal with. And that's why I stopped playing due to this. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with this. So.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, I know that. Okay. People. Okay. Forgive me for saying this. Oh my god. I know that a lot of people, such as Johnny, has talked about Sonic 06 in general. I don't know if you would Square Jack. Sonic 06 it's the game itself. It lags a lot. It does, but I think it has an excellent story. But the story but the characters in that story, like Princess Elise III, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I take Silver the okay. So there's Silver the Hedgehog, right? There's Silver the Hedgehog, and he's traveling back in time. Even if he is able to travel back in time, wouldn't there be some sort of a time paradox or something like that? Wouldn't there be like a time paradox to, like once you go back in time, you'll like and encounter, like things that could mess up time, won't that likely, I mean, won't that like affect the person in that timeline or like shoot yourself or something like that? I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but in the story, doesn't it Silver like go back in time and he like stops Sonic or
No,
I would say
I think
the Idless Trigger?
yeah, I think he's like back. I think one of the cutscenes he mentions that it was from Mephiles the Dark had told him that
Mhm.
someone out there is trying to ruin the future and all that stuff, and then Silver went back in time.
Eh,
No, I think they used a time machine if I'm correct.
they use okay. No, I
Oh no no
think
no no
okay.
no no no! I was wrong. I was
They
wrong. It was actually Mephiles the Dark because he said that I
yeah
can travel through time thanks to me. I remember that.
yeah, and I think for Silver, I mean he is from a future world where everything is like completely destroyed and devastated. His timeline was destroyed by Mephiles, well, because of because of Iblis. And when he goes back in time, he actually does defeat Iblis in the end, while causing it causes some sort of time paradox. When he goes back in time, he saves Elise, but when he travels back in time again, they fail to save Elise, which it causes I would say or multiverse theory or something like that. I don't know. It causes a time paradox. I don't know. I know that. Oh my god, I keep blabbering on so much. So basically, the story it's okay, but it doesn't make any logical sense though to me. To me personally, it doesn't. Um, Number one, I would say. I mean, there's a lot of questionable answers that I have to say. Number one, there was no way in the heck that Elise would spend the last 3 years not being able to cry. That does not make any sense. How is that possible? How can you go through a decade without crying? That doesn't make any sense.
I think that what really screwed up is the pacing. Because I feel like they could have done more if they actually take the time, though. Because I will say the music is absolutely amazing, and the story itself. I mean, it's not as good as I thought it was, but they could have done. I feel like they should have done better if they actually took the time to making it. And,
I have to
but
agree with
but
that.
for that, it's a colossal understatement because they're 20th anniversary. We have to rush, like. I've seen how most games like Assassin's Creed and all that stuff. I was like, no, this is not gonna work out. We're not gonna be setting updates and all that stuff. It's just not worth it.
I have to agree with you, Matt, on this one because I think I don't know if they ran out of story ideas or something like that, or probably they just they lost track of time, all that other stuff. I can understand that, and no one's not perfect. I get that, but I mean, the story itself, it's okay, but there are just some parts of the game that doesn't make any sense. When it comes to timelines, there has to be a certain date a certain date, but which I think they didn't add any details to the game itself. I find it very interesting that they didn't add any more story into this. Like, where's Silver? Where'd he come from? How was he born? And there was a lot of people who made predictions that Silver the Hedgehog is the son of Amy and Shadow. They did a lot of predictions. Right? I don't know if I could be wrong, but I mean, if anyone, I mean, I don't know if anyone has watched Sonic Renomist, but I don't know. But he does look like Shadow, though. Doesn't he? Doesn't it Silver look like Shadow at all?
I mean,
don't they look the same?
The way I can tell, I don't think so. I mean, yeah, they're hedgehogs, but like the colors are overall. I mean, I guess they wanted to find some way to make it different because of their personalities and all that stuff, which I totally understand.
Yeah, pretty much. I have to agree with you on that one.
While Shadow has like chaos powers, and then Silver has like some kind of like telekinesis, and then Sonic is just fast.
Yeah, the narration in each level of the game, it's pretty good. It's not. It's pretty good.
Silver is completely busted in the game in 06. It's mainly because that okay, so here's that one boss fight. I think you actually heard of this, Drew. Is that if you attack Silver at a certain point, he'll actually launch you into like the depths of space, and then there's no way to escape from that. And once that happens, you're gonna have to restart the whole boss again. It's ridiculous.
Okay, I think I'm starting to see what you're talking about. Yeah, I see what you're talking. I see what you're saying, because I mean, when it comes to spammers who play or speedrunners who have I know, I mean, lots of people who have played Sonic 06 have done speedruns, but I think the mechanics itself are just as bad. I'm not trying.
Even the gyms itself, because you can just use them whatever the heck you want, and then the gauge won't drop at all. I think it's like bug or something.
Yeah, and I kind of find it very disappointing that they didn't take their time reconstructing the entire game, like adding a few storylines, cutscenes, dialogues, gameplay modes, and all that other stuff. And Princess Elise the Third would have to be one of the worst characters in the.
She is.
She is. Yeah, I think there was this one video that I watched, and I think that I think he goes by Johnny. His name is Johnny Plays. He reviews video games such as Shantae and the Magic Lamp. He actually reviewed the Dragon Ball Z Budokai series and other games like Naruto and all that other jizz. And his points were actually valid. Of course, there are a lot of problems with excuse my language, with Sonic 06. The mechanics are bad. The characters are different or something like that. And I can recognize the voice acting as well. It's from the 4Kids cast, which I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. The voice acting for 4Kids, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, but I think at a time where pretty much any kid would want to get their hands on this game. I mean, come on now, be honest. Matt, you bought Sonic 06, for because
360, yeah.
Yeah, for the Xbox 360. Yeah, of course. Hell, I wanted to play Sonic 06. I mean, I was kind of small, I guess, and I don't think I remember playing, I think, yeah, the first Sonic game was Sonic Heroes. But playing Sonic 06, at the time, was kind of difficult, or something like that for me. I remember trying it out for the first time, and the mechanics were just as bad, and I think I was playing at Sonic at one point. Oh my god. But you know what? Yeah, I think I'll have to agree with you on this one. I think Sonic Forces is gonna have to wait. I think yeah. I think on my next playthrough, I might play Sonic 06. Now that you mention it.
And with that, we've actually finished Big the Cat's story. Oh my god.
Wait, are you? Wait, you're done already?
Dude, that took me like 30 minutes.
What the? Wait. It's been like a whole hour. What time is it? Holy crap!
Yeah, I mean, the boss is...
Dude, it's 8:13. Are you serious?
Yeah. And
Damn!
wait. How when did the... I think we started recording since when? I think...
Oh, I just had a plate of...
The boss is... It took me like literally 8 seconds to beat.
Dude, I just had a plate of freaking hot wings and mashed potato salad. God damn, dude. Come on now. It can't be that quick, bro. That's crazy.
You'll see,
oh my god.
You'll see the footage at the end though, but Jesus Christ, man.
Can you tell me again? Oh yeah, and Big the Cat song, it's so catchy. Sorry, but I don't know.
Lazy
they are really not trouble. If you said you did make it, like a ring I think you'll never die. But not going to the neighbor. Yeah. Yeah, the song, it is catchy. It's pretty good. Hell, I would love to sing the song for karaoke at some point. I'm just kidding.
If you know the lyrics, that is.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm just a nerd who enjoys singing. Yeah. Anyway.
Yep, so next up is E102 Gamma, so after that, it's the last story. Oh, and by the way, there's also bonus episodes coming out as well. Forgot to mention that. I've actually went out of my way to get the secret eggs from Station Square, Mystic Ruins, and the egg carrier. You know, the gold, silver, and black egg.
Oh, for the chow. I don't think I've seen that in the.
You'll see. You'll see in the bonus episode, but I actually named a couple of them. But yeah, so. Yeah,
I think. Damn, I don't think I've. I was just playing Sonic Adventure 2, and some of the levels were. Man, it's so damn hard.
Especially.
But yeah, no, it's the treasure hunting levels that I do not.
Dude, Mad Space can suck it because, oh my god, I really hate that stage in the burning.
Yeah, me too. I don't like that. The treasure Knuckles' treasure hunting stages on the part where they end up in the pyramid together. It's just freaking hard. I've beaten it once, and I had to go on YouTube to see what.
You need good RNGs if you want any chance of beating it, though. But
damn,
it does require a lot for that. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to go on YouTube and see what I can do. See what I can do to beat the stage. I don't know. Let me see if I can do that because it's kind of freaking challenging. But there are some Sonic games that don't require you to like find items and all that other stuff. So let me see. We were talking about Big the Cat. So we were talking about Sonic 06 and yeah. So I mean, Matt, do you have any? Do you have anything to say in mind or something?
I think I think in this recording overall, I think it's going to be at least all in one video. So because I believe the video itself is going to be around 30 minutes. So, but just to make it up for you guys, E102 Gamma's story is going to be a little bit longer as expected because after the whole like egg carrier thing, we're going to be like destroying robots and all that crap. So, I do apologize for having this short though, but it is what you expect from Adventure 2 DX. So
yeah, it's
short.
Yeah, it is.
If you guys really enjoy this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more stuff like this. And all that being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.
Peace.